Hello, ladies and gentlemen. Baraka the Collector here, coming back to you with another video. Today we're going to be discussing the newly revealed Marvel Legends Disney Plus Wave 2, as well as some other bonus deluxe things that they revealed. So let's get into it. Starting with, they recapped the Sylvie figure, which we've seen several times before. Of course, looks great. Great looking figure, great looking actress, great looking everything on this thing, except for the cloth cape. But hey, you know what? Bull, who designs the Marvel Legends team, did say that you can remove the cape very easily, and of course, she doesn't wear the cape for most of the polar end of the show, the polar half end. So, you know what? I'm okay with it. I'm alright with it. If it ever really bothered me, like really got to me, I could find a third party one. But honestly, I think it's okay. I think it's okay. Next up, we got this T'Challa Lord from the What If. This was the first What If figure that they revealed on the thing. And at first, I don't know. At first, I thought this thing looked a little weird. Of course, it was the animated style, which I was okay with them doing. It's just the way that some of the way that this is executed. Like, I feel like his legs are just like way too skinny, and just I don't know. I feel like just some of the proportions on this thing are a little bit off. But of course, we'd have to wait until we get it in hand to see it in person. Of course, you see he's got T'Challa Lords, Star Lords and Elemental Blasters with him, with a surprising amount of detail on this. You can see a gold trim around the handles, around the trigger. You guys can just see, look at all that detail right there. There's several coats of paint on this thing. It looks very nice. And as well as the purple jacket and everything, he's pretty iced out, what I'm trying to say, swagged out. And then he, of course, has his own regular Black Panther mask, as well as I don't want to say Chadwick Boseman head. I don't think that this is, maybe it takes some inspiration from him, but all I know is that I don't like this head too much, but it's a good thing that we do have a Spare T'Challa head. I do have a Spare T'Challa head somewhere in here. Yeah, okay, there it is. And hopefully the ball peg, it's a double ball peg, so hopefully, the top one can fit that T'Challa head on there. But you know what? This one looks pretty good. Pretty good. Probably the weakest out of the wave, if I'm being honest. But definitely not bad. Here is Nebula. Now, this is one that a lot of people were ragging on, but I actually like this one a lot. And I think it's because of the colors. Like, look at these vibrant blues and purples and, like, the Goldilocks hair. It looks very unique, and I really like that about it because if you look up towards, like, the MCU figures that we have, of course they are colorful. You have a variety of colors, but they're all toned down. You know what I'm trying to say? The blues are muted. The yellows are a little bit darker. The golds, you don't really get these bright colors like light blue, light purple, all this other stuff. You get some of these more darker metallic-y colors. So this is definitely a nice breath of fresh air, or really, not really a breath of fresh air since we really haven't had it before. A nice first breath of fresh air, let's say it like that, and finally get something like this, very colorful, very vibrant, and I'm honestly looking forward to this one a lot. So yeah, there we go, Nebula. I feel like she was called some Heist Nebula. Whatever it is, she looks really cool. Here we have Supreme Doctor Strange. This one appears to be taking a lot of, or at least taking the bottom half of him from the regular Doctor Strange that we got like 5 years ago. Yeah, that was 5 years ago. So the regular Doctor Strange that we got a few years back, and from basically waist up, he's all new. So let's take a look at this. This is pinless elbows. I feel like, okay, so the product designer Dwight Stahl said that this cape, it is like a plastic material, but he said that it's very flexible. Does he mean like I I don't think that this thing bends. I really just think that it. Oh, so that's just how it's going to stay forever. Yeah, that is pretty weird looking. Might have to go third party on this one. Not even gonna lie. But hey, other than that, he looks pretty good. Look at the face right there. You can see a lot of the detailing in that. A lot of the detailing in the sculpt. Very interesting colors on this guy. So yes, very interesting and very cool looking Doctor Strange. Definitely looking forward to picking that one up. Now, guys, look, I'm just gonna say this before this. So I'm going to make a video at the end of the year. It's probably going to be the last video of the year. It's going to be my top 10 favorite 2021 Marvel Legends. So you can expect that to be the last video of the year. And I don't want to spoil it, but I'm going to spoil it. This Peggy Carter, she's going to be number one on the list. I mean, look at how this figure looks like. Bro, this is the one figure that I was waiting for them to reveal for so long. I've talked to a lot of you guys in the comment sections. Y'all have been telling me what you're looking forward to out of the Disney Plus What If wave. And the whole time I'm just saying, you know what? Yeah, I'm looking forward to all of them, but I really just want to see that Agent Carter. I really just want to see that Agent Carter. I mean, that Captain Carter. And now look at her now, bro. This is literally everything that I imagined it to be. Pinless, double jointed elbows, double jointed knees. Bro, like, look at the detailing on these sculpts. Look at the colors. Look at the face sculpt. This, as bro, I need to give you guys a hand. I need to give you guys a round of applause. Like, Legends team, Dwight Stahl, product designer. Congratulations, because y'all stepped your game all the way up on this figure. You know, we're gonna see Peggy Carter get this super soldier serum apparently, or whatever she gets, and you guys y'all really went above and beyond with her figure right here, man. I am very impressed. And she isn't some little tiny, like, little Captain Marvel sized figure. She isn't small. Look at her standing next to Nebula, bro. She's big, she's tall, thick. She looks like a super soldier. She's built like one. So I'm just so excited to get this figure in hand, man. Just look at the face, bro. That face looks so good. They captured perfectly, man. I'm so excited for this. This is awesome. This is definitely most likely going to win top 10 of 2021 favorites for me. Unless there's something else that comes out that just blows me out of the water, or unless I get this in hand and it ends up being a huge disappointment. But the way I see it right now, number one, hands down. So, all right, moving on from that, let me just finish gushing over this because I could literally go on for hours about how good I think that this figure looks. So let me save you guys some time and let's move on to this zombie hunter Spider-Man, I think is what they called him. So, yeah, basically Spider-Man, he appears to have, I don't know whether this is the Cloak of Levitation or not. Maybe this is just some regular cape, but it looks like the Cloak of Levitation that Doctor Strange uses. On a new Spider-Man body mold, which surprised me because I looked at the poster on the What If thing. I really thought that they were just going to reuse a Homecoming Spider-Man. And, I would have been okay with it, if I'm being honest. I would have been okay with them reusing a Homecoming Spider-Man, putting a plastic cape on it, and then just shipping it out to stores. That's all right with me. But they actually went new body mold, at least on the arms. I think that these legs, these might be the Homecoming legs, if I'm being honest. Actually, I don't really... I don't know. Somebody could let me know. But new arms. This might be a new upper torso. Maybe, possibly. I don't think so. And a new face, which looks like Andrew Garfield, kinda. I don't know. Definitely going to be interesting to see. In the trailers, he kind of looked like Andrew Garfield Spider-Man, or the MTV Spider-Man that aired back in the day. So, yeah. This is one that I'm not really super duper excited for. Probably going to end up getting this one though. And yeah, just looks really good. It has some more of the classic colors here going on. So yeah, very, very interesting. So if you ever wanted to get your MCU Spider-Man with to have him pay homage to the classic colors a little bit more, here's your figure for that. He has these weird little wrist things though. I'm pretty sure these are his web shooters, but I don't know, the plastic that they molded it in, it looks a little bit cheap. It looks like those little things that come with, those little huge 32-piece play sets with the construction toys that they give to little kids. That kind of looks like the material that they use on some of that stuff. But gonna have to see this in hand. There appears to be some some paint bleeding and some blushing around here. I don't know whether this is intentional. I hope that it's not. But yeah, we're just going to have to wait until we get this figure in hand to truly see that. And here he is with the cape taken off and with his mask on. Looking very, very Spider-Man-y. Here we have the first zombie Marvel legend, at least MCU zombie Marvel legend, Captain America. So yes, this figure looks really good. Looks really good as well. Um, I This is like 100% new body, right? He said that this was 100% new body. There might be some reused pieces. This appears to be like this boot appears to be some reuse from the maybe reuse from the Infinity War one or the Endgame one. I don't know, but this looks sort of familiar. But other than that, yeah, I'm pretty sure this is all new. You can see a lot of this more detailing around here. You can see like his ribs, his abdomen, his chest, everything. It's just it's crazy. This appears to be what Captain America suit is this? Is this his? This isn't his Endgame one. This looks like some weird mesh of. This looks like some weird mesh of the Infinity War one if he didn't take the star off and some other stuff. Anyways, but yeah, looking very cool. You can see the skin completely colorless to the point where it's like so pale to the point where it's almost blue, which is incredibly insane. This one looks very, very interesting. I know that a lot of you guys were looking forward to this one, and I'm definitely looking forward to this one as well. It looks super good. Definitely going to be interesting to have this one up there. I don't know where I'm going to put it. Probably going to try to stick it somewhere in between Thor and Avengers, maybe? I don't know. But yeah, definitely going to leave a lot of options for this one, and I think I'm going to give this shield to John Walker, Captain America, because you know it has some more of that blood on it. It looks a little bit more grimy. Might give this shield to him. I wish that this red paint was a little bit more. I don't know what they did to the MCU Captain America shields, but the paint on them, like they've been kind of, I don't know, they've been kind of lackluster nowadays, man. The paint on them has been very, very toyish. They used to do this like nice candy red on the Captain America shields from like 2018 to like 2019. They did this like really nice candy red on the movie Captain America shields, and now they're starting to do this like weird plasticky, just like unsatisfyingly looking red, and it's not doing it for me. But hopefully, once we get this in hand, we'll see how that shield looks a little bit better. Hopefully, it looks a little bit better. But other than that, looking really nice, Captain America. Well, no, looking the opposite of nice, but looking so bad that it's nice. You know what I'm trying to say? Next up, we have the Build-A-Figure, Watu the Watcher. So this is apparently going to be like the main. Maybe he's going to be narrating the whole What If show. I mean, I'd be okay with that. I liked his voice from the trailer. So who knows? This figure, when I first saw it, like when they first pulled the picture up during the live stream, I'm just like, are you being serious? Is that just a? Isn't that just looks like a regular guy, a regular sized guy in a plastic cape? It just looks like a statue more like. Until they showed the size comparison. Look at how tall this dude is. Like, that is insane. So here we have Sylvie right here. He's kind of holding them up, so it's not really like all the way. But you can see, like, look. So these are his shoes. This is his feet. This man is super duper tall. Like, I was very surprised to see that. And his arms are long too. So you know what? Yeah, definitely Build-A-Figure worthy. Definitely Build-A-Figure worthy. So, yes, that's very cool. Watu the Watcher. I was expecting him to be maybe he like changes size or something because in the trailer made him look like he was some sort of giant because he was like a silhouette in the stars and he looked like huge. So, maybe that was some sort of like weird vision or something. But yeah, there he goes. And you can also see a better look at Sylvie. And Sylvie's colors look a lot better here. Maybe that's just the lighting, but she looks a lot better in this photo. But yeah, as you can see, there is Uatu. He is, for real, no joke. He is huge. And so here is the whole wave. They're going to go up for pre-order at 1 p.m. Eastern time tomorrow, the 29th, 2021, of course. So definitely make sure to catch a lot of these guys. I'm going to try to assemble this whole wave, but I'm going to make sure that I beeline my way for this Captain Carter first. Everything else is a subliminal to me. This Captain Carter is a must. Like, for real, the one in this wave that I cannot live without. I want all of these. I want all of these a lot. But that Captain Carter, though, man, that is the that is the best figure I have seen in a while. Like that, Okay, I might be getting a bit too far ahead of myself because I don't know. We're getting so many great legends out nowadays, people. It's insane. It's very great time to be a collector of this stuff. But yeah, so there's the whole case assortment, as you can see. It's kind of weird how Uatu's pieces kind of look like just huge parts of his like scarves and his torso and everything. Is I'm pretty sure that's his chest and his some of his legs, and then these are his arms. Okay, and then Spider-Man might be the double packed one because he doesn't have any Build-A-Figure pieces with him. And then okay, so okay, so these three don't have any Build-A-Figure pieces. Okay. All right, that's very interesting then. All right. All right, that's very cool. All right, but there we go. So, yeah, 1 p.m. tomorrow. Make sure you catch that. And then after this, they revealed the deluxe figure for this wave. It is a Hydra Stomper. Now, I also saw this guy, and I was just like, you know what, dude, this guy looks pretty small. Are you guys, like, without any reference to the size, you really get misjudged by the actual scale of this thing. So, it looks like a regular 6-inch figure now, right? Look at him. Looks pretty regular. Until you take a look at these size comparisons. Look at him in his hand, dog. This is a full-grown man. That is just, it's insane. I'm pretty sure this is Hulkbuster size. Yeah, so there he is standing next to the Hulkbuster. This is Ryan Ting. This is the marketing designer. Um, yeah, that is just, look at, oh, wow, bro. That thing is going to be, like, huge to get in person. Like, up onto the shelf, bro. I really have no idea where I'm going to put it because I was not anticipating it being, that size. I did not think it was going to be that large of a figure to put up on the shelf. So, I mean, I'm going to probably have to renovate up there now again. We're getting a lot of big figures nowadays because, like, of all these stuff like Watu, Ironmonger, this Bull, Surtur, we're just getting a lot of big figures, and it's pretty crazy. So yes, there he is. Hydra Stomper pre-order goes up 7/29/2021 at 1 p.m. every single place you get your action figures. And you know what? I really like this box art. I like it a lot. Looking really cool. Looking really nice. I'm pretty sure I also peeped some of this other box art over here. But yeah, pretty comes with like the basic amount of Iron Man accessories. Got the fists, got the huge repulsor blasts. I kind of want to put those onto a regular Iron Man and see how those look, but those things must be gigantic if they're standing next to this thing. Without any proof of scale, this thing really looks small. Like, I really think that this is a 6-inch legend, like a regular small 6-inch legend looking at it. But then you just go to these size comparisons, and it's jaw dropping, like how different he looks. So this is a very colorful set of figures, and I thought that this was going to be all that they had to reveal for today. I was about to leave until they said, "Oh, and we got one more bonus figure coming up." So as you could, like, they said something about Spider-Man: Homecoming. They said something about how this is not a spoiler for the movie, and I'm just like, "Oh, you guys are about to reveal something from Homecoming? That movie came out like 5 years ago, 4 years ago." And then they were just like, like basically I was caught so off guard by this, but I was also not surprised but at the same time. Because what they revealed is a new Vulture. Well, the same Vulture, except new colors and some updated sculpting to the legs. And I'm sitting here and I'm like, I literally just bought the Vulture off of a friend of mine for $40 like 4 months ago. And y'all release a new one now already. I mean, like, dang. This is why you don't backtrack for BAFs, guys. Unless they have already released the BAF as a deluxe figure, don't feel the need to have to go back and complete a Build-A-Figure. They'll most likely re-release it somehow and have it be better. So this is just a plain Stark Spider-Man or a Spider-Man Homecoming release. This is in no way connected to the new movie that's coming out. This is in no way a spoiler for anything. This is just them going back to redo a figure from an old movie. So really, if you look at it like this is really an unofficial Infinity Saga release, if I'm being honest. I mean, they really could just put this into the Infinity Saga box and it's fine because Spider-Man Homecoming, that's still in there. So this is just, unofficial 11th Infinity Saga set, right, guys? I mean, like, come on. It's not in Phase 4. Really had no reason to redo this other than they just wanted to. So, Yeah, finally found some way to reuse that Vulture mold, though, because as you guys know, Legends team, they always reuse something. So they finally found a way to reuse this, and I'm sure they're proud of it. I I didn't think I was going to get it at first, but you guys know me. I'm a stickler for accuracy. I'm an MCU shill. I'm pretty sure that this is only $30. So, with that being said, if I ever see it in stores, I'm probably going to try to hunt it down, and I'm probably going to buy it. Because, look, even though I do have that new Vulture, look, you guys just know me, okay? Accuracy all the way. So, if that means spending money on something that I kind of already have, but also kind of don't, I mean, I'll do it. I mean, like, I bought the Iron Man versus Thanos set. I really didn't super duper need it. I have an armored Thanos, I have an Iron Man, but you want the most accurate versions possible for your shelf. So, that's what you got to do. You bite the bullet and you move on. I don't look at it as Hasbro completely throwing away the figure that I spent money on. I see it as me basically taking out a rental for a figure that I didn't have, a figure that they hadn't really super duper made yet, and they released this kind of inaccurate version, and you buy it and you hold on to it for 2, 3, 4 years, like in the case of this Vulture, and then they release the fully accurate version. But then you get to keep the version that you rented. You get to keep the inaccurate version afterwards, and you don't have to return it. It's like you're renting a Vulture figure, and you get to keep it afterwards and then get a new one. So, I mean, I'm pretty okay with that. But if they ever did want to create the system where you turn in the old figure and then you get the new one, I wouldn't be opposed to it either. So, Hasbro, definitely keep your options open. You could pay like a little, you could have like there be like a little fee for returning the inaccurate version, and that's how you make your money. Have it be like a $5, maybe even $10 fee for returning the inaccurate version, and then getting the accurate one back. So you're basically just giving them $10, but they're getting something out of it at the same time, and then they can reuse the parts. I think it's a pretty good plan. But yes, so ladies and gentlemen, today's live stream was very MCU heavy, and that makes me very happy. Of course, as you all know, we did have one comic reveal. I think it wasn't really a reveal. They more like they showed something in its actual form, other than the computer generated prototype images. They showed the Tigra in her actual, it showed the actual figure instead of just the computer renderings, and it looked really good too. That figure is also finally female figure, all pinless, double jointed elbows. Hasbro, I'm proud of you. I never thought that we'd come this far. Y'all are really stepping up your game with these female figures, and I cannot wait to see it. I wish that I didn't have to congratulate you on this. I wish that you guys could have just been doing this the whole time. But you know what? I'm not one to complain about good things finally happening. I'm one to appreciate them when they do happen. So, ladies and gentlemen, tell me what you guys think about these. Which of these are you going to be picking up? Which ones are you going to be picking up? I think I'm going to pick up all these because, look, shill, okay? I really hope that this Vulture is not $50, because if it's $50, then I'm going to have to wait for a price drop or something, or a gift card. But if it's $30, cop for me. And yep, cop, big cop, huge cop. And then the rest of these are really, 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 really big cops. So yes, guys, very fantastic wave. Tell me which ones you guys are most excited for. Tell me, out of all of this new MCU, out of all these new MCU waves coming out, we have What If, we have Eternals, we have Spider-Man, we have Infinity Saga, we have all these different deluxe exclusives, Mobius, Loki, what's his name? John Walker, Captain America, Vulture. Out of all of this stuff that's coming out, what are you most excited for personally? Like, what group of releases are you most excited for? I think for me, it goes Infinity Saga, then What If, and then Spider-Man, and then everything else. Because Eternals, while it does look good, I gotta admit, some of those figures look kind of boring. This wave does not look boring. This wave looks very, very interesting to me, and I cannot wait to get this in hand. So, of course, let me say for the 5,000th time, tell me what you guys think about this stuff in the comments. Always remember to be the best. Have you guys been remembering to be the best? Because I tell you guys at the end of every single video, and I know that you guys hear it. If you guys are still here, then you guys are hearing it. I hope that y'all are remembering to be the best, like I'm asking you to, very kindly. Okay, I'm not going to. Don't want to have to scream it at you to be the best. Okay, all right. So just remember to be the best naturally, and have a good day. Find your figures, celebrate, have a good time collecting, because this is a fantastic time to be out there collecting with all this crazy stuff coming out, all these different new releases. I mean, I can't believe that in the same year we get a Captain America Falcon, we get this Hydra Stomper, we get the Watcher, we get a new Vulture, we get a Surtur, like just all of this crazy stuff happening for the MCU collectors out there, and I am eating it all up and I am enjoying it. So, yes, have a good day. Find your figures. Stay safe out there. And always remember to be the best, like I'm asking you to very kindly, because if you don't remember, it isn't going to be this nice again. And I'll see you all